Do you know what happens to your body when you're stressed for prolonged periods of time? And I ask this because we so often ignore the signs of stress on our mind and body as we're taught to cope. And just because you can cope with those high levels of stress, it doesn't mean that it's not having an impact on your health and well-being. And when your body is in a stress state for those prolonged periods of time, it can have a serious impact on both your physical and mental well-being. And during times of stress, your body goes into fight or flight mode, which I'm sure you've heard of. And this is a natural response to perceived dangers. But response is designed to be temporary, and it's intended to help you deal with a very specific stressor. But when it's triggered repeatedly or lasts for a long time, it can have a negative impact on your body. And one of the ways that stress affects the body is by releasing stress hormones, such as cortisol, into your bloodstream. And these hormones can have a variety of effects, including increasing your heart rate, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels, which is great for an instant response. But prolonged exposure to those hormones can lead to a number of physical health problems, such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Stress can also have a negative impact on your mental health, leading to conditions such as anxiety and maybe even depression. And it can also interfere with your ability to think clearly, make decisions, and remember things. So in order to manage stress and protect your health, it is important to find ways to reduce the levels of stress in your life and practice any stress relieving techniques. So you'll find ones that work for you, but it could be deep breathing, meditation, cold water swimming, improving your sleep and your diet, spending more time with your loved ones. So if you're experiencing persistent stress, it may be helpful to talk to a professional who can provide you with support. So take a moment to just check in with yourself and assess where you are now. Are your stress levels, are you happy with where they are, or do you feel that you need to reduce them? It's worth spending every moment making sure that your stress levels are where you're happy with them to be. And remember, just because you're coping doesn't mean that it's not having an impact on your health and well-being. So make sure that you've got balance in your life.